Hey, language teachers! Let me guess, you've been doom scrolling Twitter, saw a CI thread with 47 acronyms you didn't recognize, watched someone on TikTok say, just speak Spanish and it works, and now you're contemplating whether you should quit teaching and open a bakery called Past Participles and Pastries. Relax. You don't need to throw away your entire curriculum. You don't need to convert to the Church of CI and sacrifice a grammar workbook under a full moon. You just need 15 minutes. That's it. 1/4 of a class period. The time it takes for your students to ask, what are we doing today? 42 times. In this video, I'll show you how to dip your toes into the magical waters of comprehensible input without flooding your classroom with chaos, confusion, or questionable llamas. Let's all break it down. You know what gets teachers into trouble? Too much enthusiasm. You read one blog post, get inspired, and the next day you walk into class ready to teach 100% in the target language, wearing a sombrero, surrounded by props with Spotify's Spanish guitar chill playlist in the background. By fourth period, you're under your desk, stress eating a granola bar and whispering, "Quiere ir," over and over like a ghost from a CI-themed horror movie. So here's the rule. Start small. So small it feels laughably doable. Pick one class. Not all classes are created equal. Some are magical unicorns of curiosity and cooperation. Others are a feral pack of distracted squirrels with phones. Start with your best behaved, least intimidating group, the one where you have the most energy and caffeine flowing through your bloodstream. This is your pilot group, your beta testers, your very own language guinea pigs. Then choose one input-rich activity. Forget the 87-slide presentation you saw at the conference. You don't need a fancy sequence of thematic units. Pick one CI activity you can do for 15 minutes. Here are 3 crowd pleasers. Picture talk. Throw a bizarre image on the screen. Alien in a taco truck. Llama on a skateboard. And talk about it. Ask questions. Build a story. And bonus points if the image makes students say, wait, what? Clip chat. Use a short video clip with no sound and narrate it in simple language. Think the dog walks, the dog sees a cat, the cat is angry, the dog cries. Or a one-word image. Let the class create a character together, one word at a time. You'll end up with a broccoli superhero who lives in a mansion made of waffles. Language learning through delightful absurdity. The goal here? Talk about something in the target language and make it so compelling students forget they're even learning. And then milk it like a language cow. You don't need a new activity every day. You need a good activity and the audacity to reuse it. So Monday, introduce the picture. Tuesday, retell the story. Wednesday, add details. Thursday, change the ending. Friday, invent a sequel with lasers. Reuse, repurpose, recycle. You're not lazy, you're efficient. You're the Marie Kondo of CI. If it sparks comprehension, it stays. Repetition is your superpower. In fact, if you feel like you're annoying yourself, you're doing it right. CI thrives on massive, meaningful exposure to high-frequency language. So don't worry about sounding like a broken record. Worry about sounding like a grammar textbook, also known as the fastest route to nap time. So start by picking 3 phrases for the week. That's it, just 3. Let your textbook worry about the subjunctive of haber. You focus on phrases your students can actually use in life, or at least to survive your class. Wants to eat, is afraid of, goes to. These phrases are gold. Use them over and over and over again. Then get wild with repetition. Repetition doesn't mean boring, it means performance art. Here's how to spice up the echo. Say it in a pirate voice. Quiere tacos. Arr. Say it like a soap opera star. No, él quiere ir. Say it while dramatically pointing to your visuals like a one-person Broadway show. The point? Make it memorable. If they can't forget it, they've acquired it. And finally, make the visuals work for you. Anytime you say something important, point to a word or a picture. You don't need a smartboard. You need a piece of paper taped to the wall and enough energy to act like it's the most exciting thing since Wi-Fi. The more you connect the language to visuals and meaning, the faster it sticks in their brains, like peanut butter on the roof of a dog's mouth. Here's where the real CI magic happens. If students think they're playing, they let their guard down. And when they let their guard down, their brains go, "Oh, we're learning now?" So set a timer and say, "We're going to stay in Spanish for 15 minutes, and then you can go back to ignoring me in English." Suddenly, it's a challenge, not an eternity. And the best part, you're only committing to 15 minutes. That's less than the time it takes for your projector to warm up. Then, speed the CI rounds. Crank the energy up to 11 and start firing off silly, rapid-fire questions. Does the hamster live in a castle? Does a chicken like math? Does Kyle cry when he sees broccoli? They're answering in the target language without realizing it. They're laughing, they're engaged, and you're pulling this off like a magnificent teaching wizard you are. And finally, offer absurd rewards. Here's the fun part. If we stay in Spanish the whole time, you get one of the following mystery prizes: a random sticker from the bottom of my desk, a dramatic reading of SpongeBob in Spanish, or I'll do 10 jumping jacks while narrating my despair in the target language. The rewards aren't the point. The anticipation is. Students lean in, they play along, they forget they're in class. Feeling pumped but unsure where to start? Take the CI proficiency quiz at mm.us/CI quiz. Find out if you're a CI newbie, a mid-level magician, or a full-blown wizard with a +4 cloak of acquisition. It's quick, it's free, it's surprisingly insightful. Let's recap, shall we? You don't need to go full CI to start. You don't need to prep more, grade more, or cry more. You just need 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes of compelling input, silly questions, and language that feels like a game. That's it. It's not magic. It's brain science with a side of improv comedy. Your students will start understanding more. They'll start wanting to participate, and you will remember why you got into teaching in the first place. Spoiler alert, it wasn't for the hallway duty. What's next? Game-changing language games. Now that you've got your 15-minute CI groove going, it's time to power it up with some high-engagement, low-prep fun. Watch my next video. Transform your classes with these fun language games. These games are ridiculously easy to implement, CI-friendly, and guaranteed to make you look like a teaching genius, even if your copier is still broken and you spilled yogurt on your attendance sheet. So, if you've tried the 15-minute CI strategy, or if you're thinking of giving it a go, drop a comment. Tell me your biggest win, your most hilarious fail, or what kind of sticker your students fought over. Let's normalize progress over perfection. And remember, happy comprehensible input.